In this video, we'll be discussing body transformation, assessment task 7, observation. The following units will be covered as part of this assessment task. In this task, you're required to provide a client, so it'll be a simulated client, a fellow class member, with an education session related to body transformation. In particular, this is going to really show your ability and your understanding of physiology, exercise physiology, and how this science of exercise plays a part in body transformation. So your education session should include all these here. So energy balance, the influence of energy balance on body composition, metabolism and resting metabolic rate, factors that influence metabolism and resting metabolic rate, lifestyle factors including sleep and stress and how they can affect your weight, the importance of recovery and relaxation, differing genetic somatotypes, limitations of using scales as a measurement, benefits and limitations of various body composition appraisal methods. So we know that as a personal trainer, if you actually sit down for 10 minutes and speak to a potential client about these things, that providing them with this information can be a real motivator, and it can give them some structure and some guidelines to move forward with. If they understand the science, they're better able to understand why you're asking them to do things. So this is a really important skill, and it's important that you understand this information. So make sure you've reviewed all these points before you do your talk so you can cover off on this information. So basically for this assessment task, your trainer and assessor will be observing you performing this, and they'll set a time aside. So the time is most likely to be 10 minutes. And what they will do is they will work through the assessment rubric. So the assessment rubric at the bottom of the page, you need to familiarize yourself with this because this is what they're going to be looking for. All these points below, which are important points that you educate your client on. So again, this is a pretty straightforward task. You're going to do a 10-minute talk. You're going to cover off on these points, so make sure you're clear and have a strong understanding of your exercise science that you would have learnt both in Foundations and in Cert 4. And then your trainer will watch you give that presentation. They'll be looking to make sure the information is clear and delivered in a way that a person who hasn't done a Cert 3 and 4 in fitness can understand. And again, they'll be checking off these points here in the assessment checklist. If you have any questions, make sure you speak to your trainer and assessor.